All right, boys, we are back, and it's time for us to continue our GM mode commentary with your Colorado Avalanche. We're here at the end of the season for year number 3, the beginning of the playoffs, round 1 up against the Vancouver Canucks, and our young Avalanche squad looking to build upon what they did last year. In the playoffs, we faced the St. Louis Blues, and we got swept out in round number 1. So, with that playoff experience behind us, now I'm looking forward to a round where we can actually compete. And thinking back to the regular season, I'm just glad that we're in the playoffs. It was a crazy back and forth year, up and downs. We had winning streaks, but it was almost like they would be followed up by like 4 in a row in regulation, 5 in a row losses in regulation. Combine that with the fact that Nolan Patrick missed half the season, arguably our best player, 90 overall. We also had Jonathan Drouin miss like 5 games. Ryan Merkley, he's still injured. The young kid, don't worry, he'll be back for like game 4. And also the tough Central Division. Every freaking team except for, what was it, Nashville? Looking like a playoff bound team. So I'm just happy that we managed to actually make it into the playoffs, and now we have back-to-back years. Years 2 and 3, where this young Avalanche squad gets to compete in meaningful hockey. Playoff hockey games, okay? So now that that's behind us, let's look forward to a tough playoff round up against the Vancouver Canucks. This is one that we can win, so come on, boys, no messing around. Let's take a look at, hang on, before we take a look at our team, we will take a look at what the Vancouver Canucks are all about. So the Year 3 Canucks do not look to have a Sedin twin, yet they are in the playoffs. So Louis Eriksson, Tyler Johnson, wow, they signed Tyler Johnson in free agency. That's a nice replacement. He would have only been like 26 when they signed him in free agency. He's 28, so they've done a nice little accelerated rebuild of their own. Sven Barchese on the wing as a sniper. Not the greatest first line, but it is a playmaker sniper two-way forward combination, I suppose. Second line, you got Thomas Tatar, Bo Horvat, and Jake Virtanen. Power forward, two-way forward combination. Bo Horvat is a nice defensive center. I know he's got good defensive stats. Defensive awareness, 87. Shot blocking, 86. Stick checking, 88. So maybe these guys are a shutdown team. Third line, you got Brendan Gaunce, Brendan Sutter. What is that? Sutter? That's Sutter. Yeah, Brendan Sutter. Marcus Granlund. Okay, some pretty good depth right there. I know he's got good defensive stats. Yeah, defensive awareness, shot blocking, stick checking, all 87s. Sutter, I know he's got some good defensive stats as well. Sutter, I'm going to keep on messing that up. And Marcus Granlund. Okay, not some bad depth there. And then the fourth line, Brock Beausier. How do you pronounce that name? I created this guy. Looks like he is 84 overall, right wing sniper playing on the fourth line. Zach Smith, Grinder, and Yannick Hansen. I look at this team, and other than their 288s, they really don't have much, but they have depth. They have a fourth line with an 84 and 283s. And I know they have good defensive players, so they're penalty kill. Interesting lineup here for the Vancouver Canucks. They're defensive. Oli Juho-Levi, so it looks like he's grown, boys. A 90 overall. Remember, these are my own edited roster, so you're going to see the rookies grow a lot faster. It's year number 3. Christopher Tanev, so a defensive defenseman with a two-way defender. Not bad, man. Again, this team is going to be hard to get goals on, it looks like. Second line, you got Alexander Edler with Ben Hutton. I know Hutton's got good defensive stats, and so does Edler. Oh my God, these guys actually have a pretty deep team here. John Moore, defensive defenseman, and Troy Stetcher. Oh my God, yeah, these guys are going to be rough to score on. Let's see their penalty kill here. Let's see who they decide to go with. It goes with Sutter, Gaunce, Granlund. They got Granlund in there, and Horvat, Tanev, Hutton, Moore, Juho-Levi. Yeah, you know what, boys? It all comes down to their goaltender. Who do the Vancouver Canucks have in the net? And they have Thatcher Demko, who's an elite freaking goaltender growing. Okay, it makes all the sense in the world why the Vancouver Canucks are not only in the playoffs, but oh man, they could actually go far in the playoffs. I'm not liking this. And their backup is Markstrom. Okay. So if we compare that to the young Colorado Avalanche squad, we're going to leave Maxime Comtois on the first line with Nathan MacKinnon and Jonathan Drouin. Last year, we attempted Nolan Patrick on the first line left wing, and in the playoff run, we couldn't get more than 1 goal in a single game, I think it was. St. Louis crushed us. So I'm going to split up Patrick and MacKinnon for the playoff run, and Maxime Comtois is 88 overall. So I'll play him on that first line. JT Compher, Nolan Patrick, Mikko Rantanen. So you can see, they got 288s and then everything else below that. We got a 91, a 90, an 89, and an 88, okay? So we match up well against them on paper, offensively anyways. Tyson Jost, Nick Bonino, Emile Poirier, Lance Bolma, Joseph Cramarosa, and Marcus Foligno. So I'm hoping that our bottom six can rough them up a little bit and also keep up defensively. And our defensive squad, Cam Fowler, 91, so that helps out right there. Almost matches Juho Levy, the left-handed two-way defender. Tyson Berry, the right-handed two-way defender. So they had, who was it? They had Christopher Tanev. So we got two-way guys. They had a defensive defenseman in there. Derek Pouliot, Chris Bigris, Ryan Murray, and it should be Ryan Merkley back here, but he's injured, I think, until the 8th of April. So it's Ben Lovejoy. And I said before the playoffs started, or the trade deadline, when we had Ryan Merkley get injured, you know, if I was willing to spend prospects and draft picks to help out the playoff run, then depth on the blue line would certainly be a priority. But I didn't want to trade away any draft picks, right? Even though the Columbus Blue Jackets ended up making the playoffs, I held on to my 2 first-round picks. If we have any injuries to our blue line, that's going to be rough because the best defenseman I can bring in is freaking Ben Lovejoy. All right, so there are the lineups. Where was it? It was Ryan Merkley was coming back for April 8th, I think it was. Let's see, because I'd love to see the kid get some 18th. That's what it was. Yeah, April 18th. So unless it's a sweep, unless we get swept out, Ryan Merkley should get a chance to play in the playoffs in his rookie season. All right, boys, so that's enough waiting around. Let's get to Vancouver for game 1 of the play. Oh, my God, look at that record, 51-24-7. You know what, boys? This is going to be rough. I'm thinking that the Vancouver Canucks will be an easier team to face compared to the St. Louis Blues. I don't know, man. Their team on paper, that looked rough, and I want to see if we can score goals. This is a classic matchup against for offense against defense. Who's going to come through in a 7-game series? First period, the Vancouver Canucks, their 4th line. That's going to be an interesting one, I'm telling you. Brock Beausier, whatever his name is, and Zach Smith on the 4th line. Watch out for that, man. Just watch how many points those guys get. Shots are 14-4 in favor of the Canucks. Not good. Second period, I was thinking, okay, that's pretty good. But then Brendan Suter, Tyler Johnson, so their centers are kicking it in. Nolan Patrick gets his first career NHL playoff goal, so that's pretty good. All right, resume simulation. Third period, the Canucks have a 3-1 lead. Not good. Power play. The Colorado Avalanche are on the brink of losing 5 in a row in the playoffs over the last 2 years. What the hell? Power play again for the Vancouver Canucks. They don't score. At least we shut them down a little bit this period, but look, what did I say, boys? Our inability to score goals on this defensive squad. And they even have the goaltender for the icing on the cake. Thatcher freaking Demko. So game 1 goes to the Vancouver Canucks with a score of 4-1. Rough, man. Rough. We're drawing some rough teams in the Western Conference. All right, so let's see. Points. JT Compher and Nolan Patrick with the 2 points. Okay. So first line, Nathan McKinnon, Jonathan Drouin. Let's go, boys. What are you guys doing? Sim to next game. All right. Put that one behind us. There are some line change. Oh, perfect. All right. So he only missed 1 game. That's what we need for some offense here. Ryan Merkley is back, boys. Give me a second. All right, boys. He's back in there. I need to play him even if he gets injured. Whatever. It's the playoffs. We got to play through the pain. Ryan Merkley, our 3rd overall pick from 2018. Not the greatest rookie season. I couldn't play him in the AHL, though, because he came from the CHL, and he was 79 overall. But 10 points in 81 games played, but 6 goals. So he's a goal-scoring offensive defenseman. Right now would be a perfect time to get a goal. Ryan Merkley, your first career NHL playoff goal. Get us back in this series. So, oh man, these rosters. Everyone thinks that the Colorado Avalanche squad is too stacked because I edited the rosters. Dude, I edited the rosters for every team. Every team has young prospects that are growing. Look at the freaking Vancouver Canucks, Juho Levy and Thatcher Demko, man. Oh, it's rough. All right, so here we go. Game 2, Vancouver versus Colorado. We got our young and Ryan Merkley out there. Let's see. We want to get off to a lead here, boys. Get a goal and get it early. First period. Rough. Tyler Johnson and Brandon Gaunce. Oh my God. The shots are 13-3 and they're winning 2-0. You've got to be shitting me. Thatcher Demko and freaking what's his name? Jean-Luc Picard is dropping the ball for us big time, man. Shots are 13-3 in favor of Colorado. Whew, second period. Oh my God. We are not matching up well against these guys. Tyler Johnson, Brendan Gaunce, Marcus Granlund. The Vancouver Canucks have a 4-0 lead. Resume the simulation. There are definitely some line changes I could do here. Best lines, 5-0. Tyler Johnson, hat trick. Bo Horvat, 6-0. Jean-Luc Picard is getting shelled. What happened in the first period? We were dominating in the shots, but I think it was just a ball buster of a period. The players just stopped playing after they saw those shot totals and the score. Fucking hell, 6-0. Are you kidding me? So going back to last year, the Colorado Avalanche have lost 6 playoff games in a row. 6 in a row. You think that I would get a little bit luck? The hockey gods, the simulation gods would just give me a gift? Nope. 6 in a freaking row. All right, we got to do some line changes. Yeah, Jonathan Drouin lost morale because of recent performances. You guys can't do shit on the first line. All right, so edit lines. Let's get some. Let's shake it up a little bit. So I'm just gonna go best lines here. Here we go. Best lines. It's got Nolan Patrick as our first line center. All right, Nathan MacKinnon is being dropped down. So Nolan Patrick, power forward, playmaker, sniper. I'll take that. And then playmaker, sniper. Mikko Rantanen went up to 88. Okay. Jost is now on the fourth line. Desjardins, Boma, Foligno, Benino, Poirier, Desjardins. You're not getting out. Cramarosa's getting in there, boys. I'll go best lines, but there's certain players I want to play. And it's going to be Cramarosa. Okay, so Cramarosa's in there, and defensively, Ryan Murray to keep the puck out of the net. You know what? No, I need to score goals. I'm going to run with Derek Pouliot and Cam Fowler there, and then I'm going to go Tyson Barrie and Ryan Murray, and then Bigris and Merkley. Yes, I like that. Okay, now let's see what they do for our power play, because this is, we need goals. Patrick, McKinnon, Comtos. No. We got to stack up this line. All right, so I'm going to put Patrick in the middle. I'm going to put McKinnon on the wing. Jonathan Drouin right there. Derek Pouliot, Cam Fowler, Comtos, Benino, Rantanen. Let me get Benino out of there. Get Tyson Jost in there. There we go. I know. It's best lines. It's just the power play and the 5-on-5 I want to make sure. Okay, so Patrick, Drouin, McKinnon, Fowler, and Pouliot. I'm putting all of the best offensive players on our first line power play. We got shut out in the last game. What was the first game? We lost 3-1 or some shit like that. So we've only scored 1 goal in the first 2 games. What was the 2 goals? Hang on, let me just quickly check. I think it was 1 goal. So I think it was 1 goal. Yeah. So we lost 4-1, and now we've lost 6-0. So in the first 2 games, the score is 10-1 for the Vancouver Canucks. Definitely need a line change. Ryan freaking Merkley, let's go. Our captain, Nathan MacKinnon, let's go. Jonathan Drouin, let's go. You guys got a young team. You guys got to step up. Get a freaking playoff victory. You're playing on front of your home fans. There's plenty of stoners in here. You don't want to ruin their buzz. Let's go, boys. First period. Fucking hell. Every damn game. The first goal goes to the Vancouver Canucks. Zach Smith scores on the 4th line. Probably from Beausier again. Not good. Shots are 11-7 in favor of the Vancouver Canucks. Second period. Fucking hell! Jake Virtanen. I don't know what to do, boys. The Vancouver Canucks are the real deal this year. They have too many defensive players. They're keeping the puck out of the net, and they are scoring on us because we're not a great defensive team. Jean-Luc Picard is dropping the ball, and we are not. I repeat, not getting any offense. Our top guns. Here we go. Nolan Patrick, Nathan MacKinnon, John. Yeah, baby! There it is! Just as I say it. Our top guns. Yeah! Cam Fowler! Earn that $7.5 million, you prick! 10 minutes left. The Colorado Avalanche had a huge third period. Shit, Jake Virtanen is second of the game. We got a series, boys. We got a series. We got to win this one. 5 minutes left. 3 minutes left. 2 minutes. Do we have a hero? Going overtime. All right. Way to energize this playoff series once again, Colorado. So that's a huge third period. It would have been nice if we could have taken it, because this game right here is the difference from the series being 3-0 Vancouver and 2-1 Vancouver. 2-1 you can come back from. 3-0, forget about it. So, boys, we got to find a hero here. Nolan Patrick, MacKinnon, and Fowler, our highest paid player. Well, not Patrick yet. Our best players stepped up. I need somebody else. Jonathan Drouin, I'm looking at you. Resume simulation. Here it is, boys. OT. Fucking hell! Zach Smith, you piece of shit. What did I say about the 4th line? Zach Smith with 2 goals. First goal of the game, then the overtime marker. And the Colorado Avalanche, after a third period comeback, end up giving up the lead and losing it in overtime. Man, we are a young team, boys. We are a young team. There's nothing I can do. This simulation is just killing us over the last 2 years. Derek Pouliot with 2 points. There you go. I moved Derek Pouliot up. It might have worked out for us. Other than that, though, no one is taking over. No one. Just nobody is just taking over and getting offense, man. Are you freaking kidding me? Well, at least we got 2 goals in that, or 3 goals in that game, right? 3 goals, and we don't even get to the win. Oh my God. There's the problem with this Vancouver Canuck team. Yes, they're good defensively, but they're actually capable of scoring goals as well. I would have thought by now I might have had one game where they only got 1 goal, you know? But no. 4 goals, 6 goals, and then 4 goals in overtime right there. We can... They're better than us defensively, and we can't keep them from scoring. So this is, it's over, boys. I hate to say it. I don't see this team coming back from 3-0 down again. So 7 in a row we have lost going back to last year in the playoffs. Here we are again in the Pepsi Center on front of our home ice fans. Can we give them something to cheer for? First period. Hey, we got the first goal of the game. Only took us 4 games. Tyson Jost. I don't know if that's his first career NHL playoff goal. It might be. He gets it past Thatcher Demko, who's going to win the freaking Conn Smythe, I swear. Second period. They tie up the game. Louis Eriksson on Jean-Luc Picard. Yeah, shots are 25-13 in favor of the Canucks. Yeah, man, this is all she wrote. This is all she wrote. It's another sweep. It's another sweep. It's got to be. It's written down. It has the look of a sweep. Tyson Jost is not giving up. Jost, what's his name? Fucking butchering everything. Can we get a win? 10 minutes left. The fans just want to see one victory to build upon last year. Power play goes for nothing. 4 minutes. Yes, baby! Cramarosa! I decided to dress him. It worked out. Jonathan Drouin. Wow, what a time to get a goal, Jonathan Drouin. He's like, hey, coach, you asked me for a goal? I got one. Fucker, you got one with 1:26 left in a 3-1 game. Get the fuck out of here. Get the first or second goal of the game for me. All right. So, boys, we built upon last year. We didn't get swept out in the first round back-to-back years. That's decent. Tyson Jost, 3 points. Maxime Comtois, 2 points. Boma, Cramarosa. All right, boys. All right. Not bad. Let's see what happens in a game where we can keep their offense off the board. They only get 1 goal, you know? Hell yeah. We can't be allowing these early goals where they get the first 2. I don't want to say it's over just yet. I want to show confidence so the players show up, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Here in Vancouver, this is the game the Canucks need to win. They sure as shit don't want a repeat of 2011 where they were up 3-0 on Chicago and they forced a Game 7 overtime. Burroughs was the hero for them. They don't want to repeat that. Come on now, Colorado. We can push it to 7. First period. Okay, you know what? I will take that. Absolutely. Shots are 14-11. First period, tie game. We're in the lead. We're not in the lead, but we're in control here. It looks like, anyways. Come on, boys. Continue. Second period. I'll take that. Good job, Jonathan Drouin. He got a big goal. Not a big goal. He thought it was a big goal. I ripped him for it. So he steps up in this game and gets a big goal. The second goal of the game, it ensures a 2-0 lead or a tie game. So I'll take that. Good job there, Jonathan Drouin. So third period, shots are 27-18. Have we planted the seed of doubt in the Vancouver Canucks brains? Are they a young team as well? Will they falter? 18 minutes left. Come on, the pressure's on them, Colorado. We're not in front of our home fans anymore. Pressure's on them. Just push forward. 10 minutes left here in the third period. Series is, oh baby, Tyson Jost. Holy shit, this kid is waking up. 2-1 lead for Colorado. 5 minutes left. The Vancouver Canucks, they don't want to go back to the Mile High City, but they're gonna have to book a flight. We're going back to Colorado, baby, for Game 6. Yeah! All right. Much better playoff run now. Now we've made it a competitive series. Game 6 doesn't matter. As long as it's a competitive Game 6, that's a competitive series. If it's a 1 or 2 goal Game 6, then that could have been easily a Game 7. Lance Boma, Maxime Comtois, Jonathan Drouin, Cam Fowler, Jost with a big goal. Nolan Patrick with an assist. All right, so our depth came through. All I would say for this is don't worry about Game 7. All right, Game 7 is going to be on the road. Anything can happen in a Game 7. What you don't want is to have the season end in the Pepsi Center in round number 1, okay? Play your hearts out. We lost last year to St. Louis in round number 1. Play your hearts out. Fucking force that Game 7. Get some solid memories. If we win this game, it's going to be a fantastic night. Get some solid memories for the rest of your NHL career. Come on, boys. Give it your all. We can push this to 7. We can push the Vancouver Canucks back to Vancouver. I know we can do it. Come on, boys. We're going to go real-time simulation. Yeah, you know what? It's getting real now. Times 8. First period. Pepsi Center. Oh! Tyson Berry. I didn't trade him. The second shot of the game for Colorado. It gets past Thatcher Demko. Cam Fowler from the point. Yes, Jonathan Drouin. You beautiful bastard. Power play for Vancouver. We got to get out of the period with a 3-goal lead. Let's Boma. Oh, man, the Colorado Avalanche. They're coming back, boys. This is what I'm talking about. All right, when you're talking about young players growing, getting those memories that they can always remember during future playoff games. This is one of them. You know, the series is not over until it's over. After this, our players will know if it's 3-0, shit's not over yet. It's all good. We can push a Game 7. We did it before in year number 3. All right, here, calm down. It's not over just yet. Resume simulation. Second period. Man, I went from just completely hopeless to giving up this playoff round to actually optimistic. There you go. Power plays for both teams. Halfway through the game, the Colorado Avalanche have a 4-0 lead. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got it. We got it. There's no way Jean-Luc Picard gives up 5 in the third period. There's no freaking way. All right, so we found a way past Thatcher Demko in this game. He's a young kid. He's 87 overall. All right, but there's definitely holes. There's holes in this Vancouver Canuck team. Look at this. Look how many freaking goals we're getting. It's like they already gave up. Oh, yeah, baby. There's going to be plenty of beer. There's going to be plenty of booze in the streets of Colorado tonight. Plenty of weed, baby. Everyone's going to be enjoying themselves. 7 freaking goals. Ryan Murray on Markstrom. They had to pull Thatcher Demko, save him for Game 7. Well, even if we don't get past Game 7, boys, at least our last home game of the year was a 7-0 victory to force Game 7 of the playoffs in round number 1. Fantastic. Fantastic. Way to show... Way to show your heart there, Colorado. Push through that adversity. Nolan Patrick stepped up. 3 points. Nick Bonino, the veteran. Lance Boma, the veteran. Jonathan Drouin, 2 points. Cam Fowler, our big-time defenseman. Poirier, Pouliot. Hell yeah, man. It was all hands on deck for this one. +3 for Comtois, even though he didn't do anything. Well, not that he didn't do anything. Didn't create any offense. Not that he didn't create any offense. Didn't record any points. There you go. I got to calm down here, man. I'm getting too excited. We've actually pushed to Game 7. So with my line changes, boys, I don't know if that's the reason. We're just gonna leave the line changes the way they are. We have to go back to Vancouver. The same thing that I said in Game 5, Colorado. All the pressure is on them. If we lose, it still looks like an incredible comeback. If they win... Or if we win, then hell, we're off to the second round, okay? For them, if they lose, it's going to be another riot in Vancouver. If they win, it's going to be like, how the hell did we let that team push it to Game 7, all right? So all the pressure is on them. Just go out there and play hockey. We got the young legs, we got the skill, and Jean-Luc Picard, I know you had a great game last time. I need you to have another one, all right? Hopefully Thatcher Demko doesn't bounce back. Here we go. ×8 simulation the whole game. Here we go. Power play for Vancouver. We get 2 shots. Yes! Yes! Oh, no, I'm not Vancouver! Fuck me! Oh, for God's sakes. I was confused. I thought we were the home team. No! Tyler Johnson. Oh, my God, Vancouver. Okay. Look for the other team. No! Yannick Hansen. Ah, for fuck's sake. I was looking at the home team. It happened so fast. The power play confused me. Tyler Johnson opens up the goal scoring, followed up by Yannick Hansen. Shots are fairly even, 11-10 in favor of the Canucks, but the score is not 2-0. No, don't do this to me. At least make it a competitive game. Resume simulation. Come on, boys. We just need to get to at least a 1-goal game before the end of the second. Come on. 14 minutes left. It's still a 2-0 lead for the Vancouver Canucks. Power play. The next goal is huge. If they go up by 3, it's over. Thatcher Demko. I knew it. After he had that horrible Game 6, he's stepping up in a big way. Nathan McKinnon, our captain. Now get out of the period. Get out of the period. Get out of the freaking period. All right. Bravo, Colorado Avalanche squad. Bravo. You guys are a young team, and look what you've done. You've pushed it to a Game 7, third period, 1-goal game. I'm perfectly fine with this playoff round. So go out there and do what you got to do. All right, no pressure. Go out there and have fun and play for the fans in Colorado. Resume simulation. Third period's underway, boys. We're gonna let these guys go at it. 18 minutes. Power play for the Colorado Avalanche. A good penalty kill by Vancouver and Thatcher Demko. 10 minutes left. We gotta get that game tired. Power play. We don't score. Fucking hell. 5 minutes left. Let's slow down the simulation. 4 minutes 24. 3:45. When are we gonna pull that goaltender? Patrick Waugh style. 1:52. Come on. 54 seconds. Score. Fuck. And the Vancouver Canucks, they hold on just like they did in 2011. They had a 3-0 series lead, only to be forced to Game 7. They didn't have to go to overtime this time, but oh man, it was close for them. And the Colorado Avalanche, 1 goal, 2 goals too short. We needed 2 more. 1 to tie it up and 1 to win it in overtime, and we would have been good enough to go off to round number 2. That sucks, boys. But I'm just glad we pushed it to a Game 7. Nathan MacKinnon, he got that goal to get it back within 1, but Thatcher Demko, man, what are you going to do? Thatcher Demko. Their freaking team is way too good. Calvin Pickard, nice try, and we got eliminated from the playoff. Fuck, man. That pisses me off. I wanted it, man. I wanted it. Magna, yeah. Replace player. Hang on. Stop this simulation. I want to see. Edit scouting assignment. I want to see what Thatcher Demko did in the playoffs here. I want to see what kind of save percentage he had, because that was honestly, that felt like the difference maker of this whole playoff run. All right, so come on. What the hell? There you go. All right, so Vancouver is up against the Anaheim Ducks in round number 2. It'd be nice if Vancouver goes far in the playoffs. That way we know the team is actually growing. We just got matched up against a rough squad. We got to have better regular seasons. We just made it in, so we had to face this team with 50 wins. Player stats. Let's see who did what for us in the playoffs, and I also want to see who did what for Vancouver. So 7 points for Nolan Patrick, so big-time player. Hopefully he can help us out in future playoff runs. What did our other guys do? McKinnon and Drouin. Let's see, Drouin. 3 goals in 7 games ain't bad. 4 points is a little low, but he got the 3 goals, so I'm fine with that. McKinnon, 3 points in 7 games. That's not good enough, so maybe, I don't know what I want to do with Patrick, Drouin, and McKinnon of the future. Maybe you split them up. Maybe you do put them together. I don't know. Don't know. Last year we lost to St. Louis when they were together. This year we lost when we split them up, so you can make the arguments for both. Cam Fowler, all right, and let's see, Jean-Luc Picard. I don't think it was, no, it wasn't Jean-Luc Picard's fault. It was our inability to score goals rather than Vancouver scoring on us. .915 save percentage, 2.53 goals against average. Let's quickly take a look at Thatcher Demko from the Vancouver Canucks. And this is what I mean about my earlier point. Like, look, this guy fucking... every team has got young rookies that are growing, okay, at the same rate that our rookies are growing. Yeah, look at that save percentage. .929 save percentage and a goals against 2.27. He was the difference maker right there, especially in the first 3 games, right? In Game 7, just couldn't get that second goal of the game. After the 7 goals against, he answered back with only a 1 goal against in a Game 7. So, boys, the Colorado Avalanche Year 3 playoff run has come to a disappointing end. Even though we improved on last year, we got 3 more wins than we did last year, and we pushed it to a 1-goal game in Game 7. There's a lot of good things that you can find, but it still sucks that we're out of the playoffs. But now, to build on that, you have to make it to the second round. Next year is definitely a second round, and if you're making it to the second round, you want to go even further, right? So when it comes to the NHL entry draft, remember, we have 2 first-round picks, our pick and Columbus's pick, and both picks are not a lottery pick. So do we trade those? What do we need? When you think about this playoff series against Vancouver, what did we not have that would have helped out the simulation even better? Is it just a matter of letting our young guns grow? Just get better overalls, like Patrick becoming a 92, JT Compher becoming an 89, Tyson Jost becoming an 85, Ryan Merkley, that's a big one. If he becomes an 88 with Cam Fowler and Derek Pouliot, do we just have to wait, or should we make another acquisition? Let me know, boys, and I will see you in the next video when we take it to the Year 3 NHL entry draft. Be sure to check out our website, 2bcsports.com, where the hockey talk continues. Find myself and others in the live interactive chat, or dive into the active forums to talk about sports and gaming. You can also find us on Twitch, where the live streams come to life.